These are 14 rappers who survived assassination attempts. Lil Durk. After losing his brother and getting raided by the feds, you'd think Durk had seen it all, but in 2021, armed men broke into his Georgia mansion. Instead of hiding, Durk and his girl grabbed guns and fired back. 21 Savage. Before he blew up, 21 got shot 6 times on his birthday in a botched robbery attempt that also led to the death of his best friend Johnny.
So the one who was standing outside the car, he shot me off the rip, right here.
Okay.
Cause I'm turned like this, so he like, fuck nigga.
The robbery was carried out by rival gang members and 21 nearly bled out in the street. Kodak Black. In 2022, Kodak got shot in the leg outside a Bieber after party and was dragged away bleeding. The shooter was never caught, and Kodak claimed he didn't even know who did it. 50 Cent. The most iconic near-death in rap, in 2000, 50 was shot 9 times outside his grandmother's house. He was hit in the face, hands, and legs. The shooting was revenge for 50 running his mouth, and the man who did the shooting was never arrested, but died shortly after.
The guy who actually shot me is dead.
NBA Youngboy. On Mother's Day 2019, YB and his crew were targeted outside a Trump hotel in Miami. One person died, but YB walked away untouched. This is one of many times people have tried to kill him. 6ix9ine. If getting jumped in LA Fitness isn't enough, back when he was still in the NTBs, 6ix9ine was in deep. He beefed with Chief Keef, one of the most dangerous rappers alive, but he was also kidnapped and nearly killed by gang members trying to steal his jewelry. Drake. You don't think of Drake when it comes to danger, but in 2021, a deranged stalker broke into his house with a knife. Years earlier, his tour bus was shot up in Chicago, and during his feud with Kendrick, XO Goons allegedly shot up his house. Lil TJ. In 2022, TJ was ambushed outside a shopping center in New Jersey. He hit 7 times during a robbery gone wrong, including in the chest. Fans weren't sure if he'd make it, but he came back strong, even flexing his hospital stay in his comeback video. Soulja Boy. Back in 2008, Soulja's home was broken into by 6 masked dudes with AK-47s. According to Soulja, he soloed them all with only a pistol.
I hop out, I start shooting. Bow, 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 bow.
And even unmasked one.
Take his mask off his head. Looked at it, saw who it was. I'm like, damn. Shot his ass again. Bow. He screaming and shit. Ah!
When the police arrived, they ruled it self-defense. Quavo. While attending a private party in Houston, an argument escalated into gunfire. Over 10 shots rang out, but Quavo wasn't hit. He had to watch Takeoff, his own nephew and 1/3 of the Migos, die in front of him. He's never been the same since. Chief Keef. Growing up on O-Block, Chief Keef has been targeted so many times it's hard to keep count. Someone is always trying to take his life, but in 2018, someone took shots at him in broad daylight outside a hotel in NY. Nobody was injured. Lil Wayne. At 12, Wayne shot himself and survived.
At the age of 12 years old, I shot myself.
But in 2015, multiple gunshots were fired at his tour bus following an Atlanta concert. There was an arrest, but the shooting was mentioned again during the YSL RICO trial, hinting towards a Young Thug connection. Young and Ace. In 2018, 8 times in a drive-by that killed his brother and 2 friends. He only survived by playing dead.
Once I had one in my arm and shit. The rest of them, I got grazed in my back, but I got shot 6 times in my butt.
But things didn't stop there. He's been shot at multiple times since, and he keeps surviving. Waka Flocka. In 2010, Waka was washing his car when a man tried to rob him and shot him twice.
He just turned around like he ain't even look. He just pow.
One of the 2 bullets hit him in the arm, but Waka survived and stayed active in the streets for years. But now, he's focused on peace.